Kentucky's election plan continues to receive praise all across the country. But not too long ago, there was a huge online campaign criticizing Kentucky's primary election.
And as LEX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchek tells us, Kentucky's Secretary of State got the chance to set the record straight as he virtually testified before Congress.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, good afternoon. I'm Michael Adams, Kentucky's Secretary of State.
Secretary Adams is used to talking about Kentucky's elections, but this time he did it before Congress, and in his testimony, he reminded them that just a few months ago, Kentucky was unfairly being accused of voter suppression. Days ahead of Kentucky's primary, huge national figures criticized Kentucky's election.
Whether in Hollywood, New York, or here in Congress, they put out false and hateful tweets that riled up citizens of other states to jam our phones with obscene calls and even death threats.
Now, many voting experts across the country consider Kentucky a model for how to hold a successful election during the pandemic. So for Adams, it was important to remind people that they jump to unfair conclusions.
To me, it was important to go to Congress and tell them that they bear some responsibility because you had some members of Congress who were part of the defaming of our state, calling us Jim Crow, racist vote suppressors. That's just wrong.
And now that many people across the country want to know how Kentucky's pulling this off, Adams was able to share what works for Kentucky elections. His big points to Congress were to let local leaders make election decisions and work together, just like he and Governor Andy Beshear have done.
I've had lots of Democratic and Republican secretaries of state call me and say, hey, how'd you pull this off? What's your secret sauce? I'm really proud of that. And I think the key is you got to be bipartisan. That way you get the best ideas from both sides.
From criticism to praise. In Frankfort, Carolina Buchek, LEX 18 News.